Namaste. Happy Vishu to all. Tomorrow, according to the Malayalam calendar, is the New Year, the New Year day. And New Year is the day in which you should take some decisions. And you have to follow those decisions throughout the year, right? It's the best day to do it. If you want to improve in the spiritual path or in the material path, actually both are the same. All depends on how you see it. If you consider yourself as a sadhaka, then you will notice the spiritual aspect of things. But if you are a materialistic person, you will see only the materialistic value. That's how we differentiate between a materialist and a spiritualist. When you go to temple, if you pray for some material benefit, definitely you will get it. But that doesn't give any help in the path of spirituality. Because a spiritualist can never pray for a material thing. Swami Vivekananda, as you know, one of the greatest spiritualists in the world. When he was a very young man, he was facing a lot of financial problems. Though he was born in a very well-known family, son of a very good lawyer, his family was in debts because of some cases in the court and all that. Virtually, he was living, I should say, in poverty. He used to go to his friend's house to have lunch and then come back and tell his sisters that I had already taken the lunch, so you can take my food, like that. He was suffering a lot. And his guru, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, prayed to God to make his disciple rich so that he can come out of all these financial problems and all that. But that was not happening. He was in debts. Then one day, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa asked Vivekananda, at that time he was called Narendra, to go to the temple. There was a Kali temple near Ramakrishna ashram, Ramakrishna's house actually. And Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was a priest there and asked for money. But Narendra couldn't. Ramakrishna pushed him to the temple. Go and ask mother. She has the capacity to do anything. Ask for some money so that you can come out of your financial problems. Actually, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Ramakrishna was also praying to God to free him, free this young man from all these financial troubles so that he can meditate and realize God. Ramakrishna very well knew that this man is going to change the history of India. So he wanted his dear disciple to be aloof from all these problems, these materialistic problems. But neither Ramakrishna nor Vivekananda could actually pray for such a thing. Still Ramakrishna prayed for that, but Vivekananda didn't. He pushed him thrice to the temple. Narendra went and stood before the temple with folded hands and prayed deeply. He prayed something deeply and came back. Then Ramakrishna asked him, did you pray? Did you pray to the mother for money? Then Narendra said, no, I can't pray for money. I just said, oh mother, increase my vairagya, my detachment. That's the only thing I can pray for. Then Ramakrishna patted on the disciple's shoulder and said, my boy, you can only pray like that. So that's a case with spiritualists. They can't ask for a BMW car or a big institution or many disciples, a lot of fans, a lot of money. Like that, they can never. If you're a real spiritualist, you can never pray for that. But very few persons in this world are having this spiritual conscience. You're all half man and half God. Well, but whether you are in doing a sadhana, whether you're coming out, trying to come out of this financial problems and coming out of these pains of life, the decisions that you take play a very, very important role. In sadhana, you should wake up in the morning, early morning, isn't it? You have to wake up in the early morning and do the sadhana, do the japa, do the meditation like that. Better start with japa because otherwise you will fall asleep. So, Saraswati Yamam starts after 3 o'clock in the morning, and maybe it will be there up to 5 o'clock or 5:30. At that time, all the yogis of the Himalayas are in deep meditation. So, it's a best time for meditation. Well, but if you sit in meditation tomorrow morning at 3 o'clock, definitely you will fall in. You will fall into sleep because it's not that easy. It is that time but, in which we have deep sleep. So, to fight with that tamasic nature, you will have to work a lot. You have to work hard. It is a Herculean task. It's not easy to keep awake every day at 3 o'clock and meditate. But you have to try. Start from 6, then make it 5 o'clock, then 4 o'clock, like that. Well, you have to take a strong decision for that. And the vasana should come, the tendency to come, the tendency to wake up in the morning should come. That should be in your framework of mind and body. Otherwise, you will place some alarm, and at 3 o'clock the alarm will be on, and you will open your eyes and you will ask the alarm to shut up and again fall asleep. So, start with japa. It can be Lalita Sahasranamam, or it can be Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, or it can be my favorite mantra, Amme Narayana, Devi Narayana, Lakshmi Narayana, Bhadre Narayana. Then the sleep will slowly vanish. It will take some weeks actually to bring your mind to such a timetable which works with clock precision. It will take some time, but it is possible. So, sadhana needs this care, this strong willpower and all that. As in Lalita Sahasranamam, it is said, Ichha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti Swarupini. Ichha Shakti, you should have the desire to become better. You should develop that strong desire in you to make your life better. Make it better than yesterday. Today, make it better. Tomorrow, make it more better. So, your decision to make your life more comfortable, more peaceful, more lovable, more effective, more realistic, more useful, you need a strong decision. And this Vishu Day is the best, because there will be 365 days in your viewpoint. So, take a decision that you will wake up in the morning and do the sadhana. Do a puja, or do a homam, or do a japamala, or just sit looking at the picture of God. In the beginning stage of the sadhana, you will find no light at all. You don't know what it is. What's the use of looking at a picture? You will see the picture of Shiva in front. Suppose a house wife the housemaker, she decided to start meditating. So she was sitting in front of Shiva's picture, Mahadeva. And everybody was sleeping in the house, so no problem. And nobody's come at 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning. So she was totally safe from other people. So she took a bath and came to the puja room and lighted a lamp and sat in Padmasana, or say Sukhasana. And as per the Guru's instruction, she started looking at Shiva's, Mahadeva's face. Now, she has to meditate. You have to look deeply on the face of Mahadeva, then slowly close your eyes with Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya mantra, and then open the eyes again, then again look. Like that, after some time, this face will be seen in front of you even if you close your eyes. Then go on chanting Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva is the god of attitude, and definitely Shiva means Mangalam, isn't it? Everything will be positive for you, and that will give you a very strong positive current with which you can face all the problems in life. That's a sadhana. Well, this mother was sitting and looking at Shiva's face. Then her eyes fell on the moustache of Shiva. Shiva had a good moustache. Then suddenly a thought came to her. I know someone with the same moustache, he said. Yes, there is a person who looks like Shiva. Then suddenly she remembered, yes, our Dhobi, that man who takes all the clothes for washing, he has the same moustache. Then she thought, well, this time he's getting late. And last time he took husband's shirt, a particular shirt, a jubba or something like that, a kurta, and he hasn't brought that. So I think we should change this fellow. But the husband never allows me to change that person, because he says, oh, he has been coming here for a long time. Well, my husband is always like that. He will never accept my decisions. See, the thoughts are going like that. Suddenly she wakes, oh my God, I am meditating, I am looking at the picture of Shiva, and I should only think of Shiva. See, this is how the mind goes. The Upanishads say, mind is just a drunken monkey. You know how a monkey behaves. And suppose this is drunken, what will be the effect? So just like a drunken monkey, the mind will jump from one thing to another. You have to bring down the monkey to a human form. You should be an Ekalavyan. Ekalavya means a person who has only one aim. He's called an Ekalavya. So, you have to start meditating or doing puja or doing homam every day in the morning. And Vishu is the best day to do it, because that's the beginning of a new year. And you can do the same for materialistic benefits. Suppose you want to reorganize your life. You want to give a time-bound program to your mind. Everything should be done in this correct time. And my life should become better, my business should become better, my studies, it should become better. So if you have such a plan, start from tomorrow. It is Vishu. And try to follow it. And follow it till it becomes a habit or a vasana. Then in the early morning, you don't need a watch or an alarm. You will wake up. And as soon as you wake up, you are ready for the work. So, happy Vishu to all. That's the best day to start a new habit. Throw away all the bad habits and start a new life of sadhana and success. Namaskar.